Hey y'all, it's Amber Anderson and you're here for Girlfriends Insider, and this week my special guest is Drew TOWNSEL.
Hi.
She is the creator of Elise Magazine, an online magazine that is a space for young black girls to talk about fashion, healthy living, and to express themselves and see themselves through her writing. So, tell us about Elise Magazine and the inspiration behind creating it.
Okay, so basically I created Elise Magazine for basically like a hub and like an online, like I'm like an online teacher to young girls basically. And so it stands for exceeding limitations in self-expression, and Elise is actually my middle name. And so what that means is basically I want to, especially for black girls, to promote self-confidence in the areas of fashion, health, and lifestyle, and fitness, obviously. And so that's what I wanted to do. So I decided to do that at the beginning of 2019. I started it as just a blog, and it was called Drew Said It because that's my first name, obviously. But I thought it was a little bit too personal and I wanted to grow it to something bigger. So I turned it into an online magazine, and I ditched the name Drew Said It and I made it Elise Magazine, and that's what it is now. And one thing I also want to add that I thought was a big part of expanding the magazine is I still have the Drew Said It portion, but it's basically just a page on the magazine, and something that a lot of magazines don't offer. Like, I love Cosmo. I want to be Cosmo one day. That's literally like the reason why I started it. Like, they're just like a big inspiration, Teen Vogue, all that, but they're not personal to me. Right. And so Drew Said It Now is a column where basically you can request a fitness plan, a diet plan, fashion advice, or just like personal advice with boys or lifestyle. And I'll respond to you through like the email inbox thing on the website. So I think what makes it so special is that it's personal too.
I think that's really dope that you're creating a space online where young women, especially the Drew Said It part, because a lot of young women, they need advice about their boyfriend who's cheating on them, or their friend who's doing them bogus, or fashion advice. Like, sometimes they're scared to slide in someone DMs who may be a social media influencer or someone in Chicago who's known for their fashion or giving out tips and advice. And I think that, is it anonymous?
It's not anonymous, but like, say, like, you type in your name and you type in your email. So I mean, like, honestly, you don't have to put your name. You can literally type in anonymous and like your email might say your name in it. But I mean, if you really care, you can like make a fake email. But True. Like, usually I wouldn't know who you were. You know what I mean? Like, I've tended to, like, it's usually been kind of like girls from other schools, and like a lot of them are like younger than me because I'm like someone that they might look up to or something. Right. Yeah.
So I think that's really dope that you have it where like they can ask for advice. I really, really love that. So we recently just did an event, Black Girls Get Fit. We had over 70 plus girls there, and let me tell y'all, we hosted this event for only $25. We only invested $25 to host this event, and it was pretty bomb. And I really want you a part of this event because I think that your fitness brand is so consistent and it's so good and inspiring for not just young women but young black women to see healthy living and fitness on a daily, like eating wise and workout plan wise. I think you do a really good job of promoting that and having people get in tune with what you're doing. So what inspires you and pushed you to get into fitness and healthy living?
So I played sports my whole life. I played volleyball, tennis. I was a gymnast, all that type of stuff. So I've always been into being active, and I've always had to be the one that like had to be at practice. Like, I have volleyball, I can't have this. And really that just transformed into like, I have to work out first. I can't eat that. I have to eat this, because I think something really important in getting into like a healthy lifestyle is discipline. And so when you're disciplined and you decide that like, okay, I might not be involved with this sport and I might not have set practices, but I like to think of like your workouts that you plan at the beginning of each week as your set practices. And I think I started doing that once I was injured. I had a really bad injury and I had surgery, and it started being painful to play that sport, but it was really just a blessing because I got to start being like the influencer and the person that got to inspire people and work on my whole like creative side of me that I never got to like dig into. And so now I'm just transforming like all that stuff I learned from athletics over, and I want to teach that like discipline is really important, and that being like healthy does not just mean like I'm the one that's skinny, I'm the one with abs, I'm the one with the bigger booty. No, it means like I literally like I have like a less percent of body fat, and that I do cardio, so I'm working on my heart, and I can have a better chance of living longer because I won't have heart problems. Like stuff like that is more important. It's not just so much about like body. Like you get endorphins from working out. So I just want people to realize that it's not just about your body, it's about making yourself better like as a whole.
I love that. I have been trying to get into healthy living and fitness for a while now, but it's so hard because like I used to be an athlete. People might not believe it. When I was younger, I used to do like all-star cheer, so the habits I had were a little different. But now I'm like older, and like throughout the college application process, when I get stressed, I would like stress eat so much. So it was really hard for me to like get into changing my diet over to healthy living and getting in the habit of working out every day, which is why I thought Black Girls Get Fit was such a big deal. Because when I was talking to Brandy prior to thinking of this event, she was saying like Black women, we don't talk about fitness, we don't talk about getting healthy. Like it's something that's not talked about in our community. So I think it's really dope that you're providing these resources through your social media page. You're using social media as a good and positive outlet. But aside from Drew as the fitness guru, aside from Drew as the creator of Elise magazine, you have all these good components that make Drew, and I think that's so dope. So what advice would you give to young women who are looking to be in your position?
So whatever you want to start, whether it's like you want to start a blog, you want to start a website, you want to start your own brand company, you want to get more followers on social media so you can be an influencer, because that's just like our day and age. Jump right into it. Just start doing it, because when you wait around for some perfect moment, the perfect moment's not going to come. You have to jump into it and you have to start it right now. And like it's not going to feel comfortable. When you improve, you feel uncomfortable. So I think jumping into it is really important. That's number one. Number two is staying organized and planning. And so when you start whatever you want it to start, so like for me, for my website, I know I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So like that's my plan. I know that each of those days at 1 p.m. I have to send my post out. So having that plan keeps you on track. And the other thing is keeping a routine. So that kind of just goes along with planning, like it feeds off of it. So like if you're gonna do that, keep doing that over and over, and then when you want to change it, then you can completely change your routine. But I think planning, organization, jumping right into it, and routine, that's like really vital to me for whatever you want to do. And don't let anyone tell you can't do it either.
I completely agree. So planning, a routine, and jumping right into it. So ladies, you heard it here first. That's how you get the business started up. That's how you get the blog started up. That's how whatever you want to do, you get it started up. So thank you so much, Drew, for coming on Girlfriends Insider.
Thank you for having me.
So you all stay tuned into Girlfriends Insider with me, your host, Amber Anderson, and stay tuned for episode number 3 coming soon.